And welcome back into the Sports Source. I'm texting VFLs even as we speak during the show. This portion of our show brought to you by Games and Things. Right now, it is their 1-2 free sale. 1-2 free. Purchase a qualifying old house and pool table, and you can get 2 upgrades valued at up to $900 for free. Great discounts right now. You won't find better folks than Lisa and Scott Mellon either in terms of people you deal with. Check out their super showroom this week, Games and Things. Okay, I want to run through some quotes and get some quick responses to them. One or two of you just give me your first thoughts as soon as you hear these quotes. First one, Bob Shoop on Jonathan Kongbo. Mr. Shoop said, just like I said, from the bowl preparation through the winter program, through spring ball, he's just grown up. He's a good kid. He's smart, comes from a good family. He's matured tremendously, and I think he's very, very driven and very determined to do very well this year. Response.
Contract year. It's a contract year for Kongbo, and he better get it. And plus, he has such a limited football background in terms of experience.
Yeah.
It should click in.
Exactly. I'm going to buy it. It doesn't mean he's going to be better. He's determined to be better. Well, I'll go out there to Tennessee and determined to get a sack against Alabama. Probably wouldn't happen. So I'll buy it.
I think he's also going to be happier and more determined because they've got him playing the position they recruited him to play, defensive end.
Playing a lot more.
I think he'll be better just because, like you said, I mean, this is a guy that's still relatively new to football and had, no real experience at this level.
Let's go to the next one here. Lane Kiffin this week on Butch Jones. Lane Kiffin said, I think Coach has done a great job there. They really have had some tough breaks down the stretch. They started out really fast with some big wins, and it seems they are right there and need one break to get it done. Injuries take their toll, especially as the season keeps going. Reaction to Mr. Kiffin taking up for Mr. Jones. Everybody looks at Griff. Waiting for
I'm like, no kidding. I mean, who doesn't understand that? I mean, you don't have to be real smart to say what Kiffin said. I mean, that's pretty much what we've been saying for a year.
I think it's one of the few times you'll see Kiffin. Maybe he's learned something. I doubt it. But he's playing nice in the media with a fellow coach. That's new for him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what shocked me about seeing that comment too. Was there was not a barb hidden in there somewhere.
Yeah. It's about the most intelligent quote I've ever seen from Lane Kiffin.
Good for Lane.
I just think it's interesting to see him play nice to some men. Yeah.
Well, he's in a position he has to now.
All right, Nick Saban came out this week. It was asked after Bob Stoops retired. They asked Nick Saban about retirement. I've been a part of a team since I was 9. The thought of not being scares me. My thought is that I want to do it as long as I feel like I can do it. Reaction, Chuck, the Tennessee fan.
That's not good news. He's got 11 million reasons to feel that way.
Reaction, guys?
Yeah. When you're a successful coach like that, and you're considered the best of the best, I think look at how long Paterno went, look how long Bobby Bowden went. I think some of those guys, it's more than just a job. It is their entire life.
You ever play Risk? At the end of the game when you own almost all the board, isn't it fun just rolling the dice when everybody's got like 5 armies and you got 50? With Saban's staff and his ability to get whoever he wants in the country, the game is easy. He'll stick around as long as he can.
And if he said anything different from that, it would be everybody would be recruiting against him by nightfall.
The Steve Spurrier thing.
Yeah.
When Spurrier made that comment, I used to say 4 or 5 years, now it's 1 or 2. And they cut him off at the neck. It was done. So
Nick's 65. He's smart. He knows there's people wondering how long are you going to be in Alabama.
I think we'll see any Alabama players tweeting about sideline. I don't think.
Probably not.
No, I wouldn't say
so. Next, and I'll give the response to this when we put up the story. And I misled my director. That's fine. Leave that up there. Eric Berry was in town this week. And it's an odd photo. I'll explain it. Eric Berry was in town this week, and a pair of Vol fans saw him having dinner downtown. They followed him outside, apparently to see what kind of car he was driving. But what they saw was he walked outside with 3 to-go boxes. And he gave the 3 to-go boxes to 3 homeless men. And then he knelt beside them and prayed with them. When the News Sentinel made a call to A3, that's the agency here in town that represents Eric Berry, they wanted a comment from Eric Berry. He declined. He wasn't going to talk about that. So his quote is silence. I'll give the reaction to this one. Role model. You want a role model? If there are Vol fans out there that are saying, well, I like this guy, I like that guy, that's the real deal. Eric Berry. That's pretty strong. Pretty doggone strong. Heck of a representative for UT. And the fact that he didn't want to talk about what he did, all the more impressive. All the more impressive. Okay. We've still got Alabama-Tennessee series to talk about. We got Peyton Manning to talk about. Is this hockey love in Knoxville going to last longer than the next week? We'll discuss. Come on back.